Now, Winter Wonderland here. We're in Syracuse, New York. Went downtown. We just had dinner at the Mission. And we are heading into the On Center. We are going to see, and this was the secret I've been hanging on to all week, we're going to see William Shatner. We're actually going to go watch a screening of The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. And we have a meet and greet afterward with William Shatner. Now, I've already talked to the event people, and I am not going to be able to film the meet and greet, but I will be able to get a little bit of his Q&A before or after the movie, whichever one it's going to be. So I'll shoot what I can, and I'll see you guys later on.
The captain of the USS Enterprise is about to join me here on stage. How about that? Mr. Shatner is an actor, an author, a producer, a director, a screenwriter, and a singer. 7 decades of television. William Shatner.
Thank you. The Paramount Pictures are sitting around the table and they're saying, God, they got Star Wars, 20th Century Fox, and Star Wars, and what have we got? And my picture is a little guy serving coffee, you know, and he said, well, you know, they had this thing called Star Trek a few years ago. Now, Star Trek, yes, we'll do a picture called Star Trek. A little, you know, coming out in front of a group of people to talk and not know what's going to come out of your mouth, as you do every morning, right? And if the wrong word comes out, it could be embarrassing.
For me and for everybody in the room, you're an icon.
What does icon mean?
Has that been hard to deal with?
Yes, it's very difficult. I can hardly walk.
The famous interracial kiss.
The interracial kiss.
How much thought went into that ahead of time?
I think there was a lot of people pondered it at great length. There was a lot of talk about whether the country, who was in the throes of integration at the time, would accept it. But for me, there was this beautiful woman, and
who bagged more babes in the 60s, you or Roddenberry?
bagged babes? What is bagged babes? I'll tell you, I was open about it. Ah, what a lovely girl, isn't she lovely? He was more underhanded about it. No, you don't do that in movies. You don't. Harvey Weinstein is not a good example. No, you don't do that in movies.
Sandy from Syracuse, her question is, how did being a sex symbol on the show affect your real life?
I was busy.
So as you can see, we did actually get to see William Shatner. I did not, as I knew I was not going to be able to, I did not get, oh, that's backlit like hell. I did not get a chance to videotape or document the actual meeting with him. We will have access to pictures later. You have the card, right?
Yep. Okay,
so we have a card. They gave us a card. It's and a nice, what do you call that? Patch. An iron-on patch type of thing. Do you have that right there? I want to put it on camera. They gave us a nice iron-on patch that we, as a commemorative item, right there. You can see what that says. So that was cool. And then they gave us a card with the web address to the William Shatner website where you can get the images. They said 24 to 48 hours. I will check, actually before I go to sleep. We're going to watch a couple of episodes of television before we go to sleep. It is late. It's actually in the morning now of the 19th, I think. And it was a fun night. He was funny as hell. You've already seen some clips of it. I was actually entirely entertained. I only grabbed a few snippets. I didn't want to be that asshole, you know, with his phone, you know, shooting his entire meet and greet thing or Q&A thing. So it was funny though. He told really big, elaborate stories. We could have swore a couple times. There's no way he's coming back. He went off on such a tangent. There is no way he can find his way back to the beginning of the story. But sure enough, like a trap. He knew exactly where he was going. Some thumbs down though to the sound system at the On Center. His mic went out several times throughout the course of the show. Really bush league kind of shit. So whoever was running the sound or set up his mic system was it was absolute garbage. But big thumbs up if you live somewhere in a city where William Shatner is coming, or you've thought about doing it in the past, or you're thinking about doing it in the future. He was entertaining as hell. Meet and greet, probably not worth the price. We were cattled up, herded up, quick snap. He did actually, however, he looked at Jessica and he went, hello. And then he looked at me and he was like, oh, hello. And like, that was it. And then thank you very much. And then he was done. But it was still cool. I mean, I got a picture. It was cool. I did get his book and a poster so I can put those up in my house. All in all, great day. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Daily Octane. A little bit of William Shatner. I'll tag on his shit and add some excitement to my channel. Click like on this video. Subscribe to my channel. Several of you that I'm sure are watching this have subscribed recently. I appreciate that. It's slowly growing. I will see you guys tomorrow. Another episode of the Daily Octane is over. I'm going to go to bed. And before I do that, though, the now defunct brewery Empire, I'm going to drink one of their beers. Have a good night. Thanks.